Hello YouTube viewers, and today I thought I'd just do a quick little video on this awesome, easy, few items, or few ingredients I meant to say, delicious shrimp Alfredo. So first off, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Sheila. I have a family of 5, and you'll hear a lot of my little ones throughout my videos, but let's get to it. So we are starting today with some Parmesan cheese. It's got mozzarella, and that's okay. I usually just do Parmesan, but they didn't have it, so I went ahead and got the mozzarella Parmesan. It's fine. Heavy cream, it don't matter which brand it is as long as it's heavy cream. We get some parsley flakes. We got some chicken bouillon, and I'll show you what I do with that. We got some extra virgin olive oil. I got some angel hair spaghetti. I like to use this. You can use whatever kind of pasta you like for this dish. It doesn't really matter. I got some garlic powder, some fresh garlic. I got some cayenne pepper. Now, if you don't like any kind of spice and you can't take the heat, well, you can do without it. It's not a necessary item. I also have some shrimp. I did 3 pounds of shrimp because I have a big family. I will show you what's next. Okay, so I got my pot over here getting ready to start a boil. I'm going to put that chicken bouillon piece inside my water. I love to season my water for my pasta. It's always a good idea. You can add salt, you can add oil, whatever. I don't put oil when I'm cooking my noodles because the sauce or whatever you're mixing your pasta with will not stick to that pasta. It's going to slide right off. So I'm going to go ahead and season my water. I'm going to put bouillon. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper and put some parsley flakes. I'm just going to give it a good little mix and get that all incorporated, and then add my pasta. So now we're getting ready to start the shrimp. So I got some of that minced garlic, some parsley flakes in here. I'm going to toast that up with some extra virgin olive oil, and then this is where we'll add our shrimp. Okay, so in the shrimp I did add some butter. You can add any kind of butter you like, your choice. I put some cayenne, I put some black pepper, I put some garlic powder, and I'm going to just let this cook a little bit, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. So that little raspy, heavy voice y'all just heard, that's my boy. His name is Bradley. He's 3 years old. He's the baby, so he's the louder, wilder one. He needs that attention at all times. So, yeah, he's over here squilling everything going on in the house while I'm cooking. But so anyway, so yeah, so I've had a lot of people try this that I've cooked it for, and you know, they've took the ingredient and they've done this recipe their own way. Some people will do it and add some Cajun seasonings and do it like a Cajun style or spicy. Some people just do it stock. Now you can add any kind of vegetables. You can add broccoli. I've tried it with asparagus. It's really good. You can just take it and be creative. When I'm cooking, I usually just grab whatever little cooking gadgets that are easy for me to get to and do the job. So the whole thing about cooking for me is I like to just be creative. When I'm cooking, I like to add certain spices. I like to you know, just not be afraid of it. It's gonna turn out good if you just put it together, and if you like it, it's gonna be good. So we're just giving these a little mix. We're letting these shrimpies cook up a little bit in that butter and that garlic and that cayenne, that fresh minced garlic. Oh my god, it just does so much of a little flavor there. I'm adding some parsley flakes. I usually add fresh, but the store was out of it. No big deal. We'll substitute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so when it comes to a boil like this and you see those shrimpies getting all coated in those seasonings and spices, then you're going to go ahead and grab your heavy cream, and you're going to give it a well, give it a pour in here. I'm not good with measuring, but I'm going to say about a half a cup to start with, because you can always add. And I'm going to mix that around and let that cook together for a few seconds, and then I'll show you what I do next. Ooh, look at all those flavors coming out. Yummy. Okay, so it's been about a few minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in my cheese. So this will be like a shrimp cheesy cream sauce. Let me show you what it looks like as I mix into it. Let me get that stove turned down a little bit. Yeah, but as a busy mom, a mother of 3, I try to cook as much as I can, and sometimes, you know, you just fix whatever's quickest and good, and the kids, you know, they all have their own opinion. So if, you know, one night I want to fix seafood and they're like, no, I want this or that, and so it's hard to come up in my home and cook something that everyone agrees on. So what I learned to do is go for the dishes that they love, all of them love together. That way everyone gets to eat it, and nobody's picky or no one's complaining. So this is one of those dishes that my whole family loves. Look at those shrimp all in that cheesy, cheesy, creamy, seasoned, yummy, yummy, yummy sauce. So I have my spaghetti almost done. Once those spaghettis are done, we're going to throw them in here. And bon appetit. It should be done in a few minutes. This dish is really easy to make. It's so simple and so easy. You just get out your ingredients. Once you chop up that garlic, and you know, start with the parsley, the garlic, and then you saute your shrimp, and while your shrimp are sauteing, you got your spaghetti on the side cooking, and you can do your spaghetti in plain water, or you can add seasonings, or however you do it. Like I said, this is just a good old recipe, and you can make it however you want. But when I started cooking, I was afraid to try new recipes. I was always afraid. It's like, yeah, I love shrimp Alfredo. Well, it's so simple and easy to make. I'm like, nah. And then I started making chicken Alfredo, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw shrimp in there one day. I'm going to do it like that, but with shrimp, and see how, and oh my goodness, girl. Ever since then, this is, like I said, all of the kids', my husband's and mine's favorite dish. I'll do this, and everyone will eat it, and everyone will enjoy it, and no complaints so far. And like I said, you can adjust the spice in it. You know, you don't have to add spice. You don't have to add anything you don't want to. You know, my family, we're Roma, so we love spice. We love all kinds of spices. We love black pepper. We love cayenne. We love garlic. We love Asian, Creole, any kind of spice, jalapenos. We just love, 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 love spice. And so does my kids. My kids are young, but they love spice. They will eat anything. So, all right, I'm going to give this a little bit more of a mix, and then hopefully those spaghettis are done, and then I'm going to give them a toss in the sauce, and then as the sauce sits, it gets thicker. So, it'll thicken up. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so that pasta is done. So I'm just going to grab it, and I let it kind of strain out on the tongs or whatever you want to use to grab your spaghetti with. And like I said, you can use any kind of pasta you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be angel hair. It don't have to be linguine. It don't have to be anything. It could be anything you want. Your preference. So throw that in there, and then we're going to give that a mix. Oh, these kids, man, let me tell you something, girl. It is not easy. It's not easy, girl. These kids, they be nagging. It's like, fuck. It's amazing. Okay, so throw our spaghetti in that bitch. Make sure you get all your little spaghettis here and throw them in there. So I got that little, like, I got that little bowl thing right here so that it can catch the water because I don't care to strain it. It's one of those days. Just, okay, let's go. All right, so this is finished. I'm going to give it a quick mix to show y'all what you're working with. Ooh, yeah. And this right here is my shrimp Alfredo. And the kitties will go crazy for it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use the tongs to show you that little. Oh yeah, get all that creamy cheese sauce incorporated. So this dish takes about, I'm gonna say about 30 minutes to cook. The shrimps take really fast. Shrimps take about 5 to 8 minutes to cook, as long as the pasta. So I would get started with the pasta first and then start this, and that way you're not overcooking your shrimp, you're not overcooking your pasta, everything's just perfectly done on time. Okay, well, from my family to yours, enjoy. And this is the finished product. Add these shrimpies in there. Yeah, bit. You're gonna enjoy that food, bit.
It's done?
Yes, it's done. Your favorite food is done. This is our favorite. Yum, yum. Okay, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Chew one more shrimps in there.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Shrimp Alfredo.